We working? Okay, cool. We're working. Um, I don't have my volume up too high. I was just kind of rocking out, not gonna lie. Um, okay, that's better. Everything's working. Fantastic. Um, okay, cool. It's August, guys. It's already freaking August. Um, we are ready to do. Hey, hi. How are you, Lucky? How are you doing? Um, how are you guys? Um, yeah, it's time to do the you're all popping in. Fantastic. Um, I appreciate you guys. Um, we did the smart thing this time, and we'll see if it works. That since I keep having perpetual bad problems post stream because I talked too much, I took my inhaler before the stream. Normally I kind of wait to see if I need it, and today I decided to take it preemptively. Um, so we're gonna see if that helps. Um, but yeah, it's time to do August's compliment stream. You guys kind of flooded me. Um, I wasn't expecting to see this many entries on Discord because it's normally pretty small. But there were, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Um, yeah, I'm kind of surprised Bestie's not in here yet. Normally Bestie's first one. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do all of the palette stuff tomorrow or start doing it today because I'm behind. But we're gonna I also want to say though too, I am excited and pleased as per usual that every month, despite the fact I tell you in this channel, you are not required to comment on the thing ahead of you. Um, you guys still do it anyways. So I appreciate you guys continuing the server culture in this channel as well. Um, okay, we're doing victory first. She has posted this thing everywhere. Hey, welcome. I appreciate you popping in. Um, and yeah, Victory has posted this thing everywhere, but she should. Um, she got in first this time. Another compliment stream. Let's go. Thank you for doing this, Kira. I'm going to submit my art fight attack for Fish Block on art fight since I am super proud of how it turned out, and it was my art fight attack. Um, damn, she wrote me a book for alt text. Um, oh yeah, dude, we're gonna zoom in. You guys know, we're gonna zoom in on everything. Um, it's Scar and Garin. Um, OCs of the role of okay, these are Assassin's Creed. That makes more sense in my brain why she's so crazy about them. Um, Assassin's Creed is on the list. We're gonna get there. Um, they're having a romantic moment. Um, okay, we need to zoom in. She gave me the no, your Wi-Fi's shitty. That makes more sense. I was like, where is Bestie? Um, she gave me the high quality shit. Um, we're gonna get the weird compliments out of the way first because I am still okay. This is coming from a place that I have been watching Victory's art for like 24, 25, 26. Yeah, like 3 years now. All the way back to our Twitter days. We've both jumped ship. Um, I love how the I want to say logo. Signature's changed. Signature. That's the word. Signature. I love how the signature's changed. I also love how the eyes are still the same, but they have changed in the fact that they have gotten more sparkly. I also really love how the scar was done and that it's not flat. I like that all of this is particle and it's kind of jagged looking, but it's not like just a straight line. Um, okay, hold on. Is this gonna let me zoom out? Oh, do I have this zoomed in super far? I do. Um, Victory's line art has also gotten so good. I'm also in love with this, like, dude, like dude, you don't even know. Like, dude, actually, I almost feel like this is toned down on the sparkles. Like, Victory has always been our gemstone queen, and there's so much glitter and sparkles, but I really love this like water paint cloud nonsense going on in the background that has got this texture that scratches my brain just right, and it makes it look super, super dreamy. Um, it definitely looks like one of those like anime moments that they're having the like hands touching and like it definitely feels very anime. Um, Victory's line art has also gotten really good. It's getting better every piece. I am in love with this blue warm tone brown combination. It's man- magnificent, beautiful. Um, and I do love how the eyes have like obtained this beautiful gemstony galaxy shininess that like they just like glitter and sparkle now. Um, I'm also a big fan of the colored line art, as we know. Um, as I also do my colored line art. I am obsessed about this background and the way the colors all blend together. I also like that this is just like slightly curved because you guys can't see my hands. I like this slightly curvedness because it's bringing you in. Um, I also like that the hair is this like fluttering ponytail. I continue to talk with my hands even though you can't see them. This fluttery ponytail because it's working as a leading line to bring you back to his face. Um, this is also working up like a leading line. You follow the body up and it brings you to the face. Um, yeah, this one's really good and she should be posting it fucking everywhere. Um, it's absolutely gorgeous. Um, It is. It's literally so pretty. Um, See, I haven't looked at anything. I just kind of like made sure that I didn't look at things too much. Like I saw what you posted and then just kind of like carried on because I don't like to stare at your guys' work too much when it's the compliment stream so that your compliments are true and fresh and not me having built stuff up over a week. Um, Sorry, I'm trying to be better about this like hydrating thing. Welcome. Yeah, I'm trying to be better about this hydrating thing and that like if my throat starts feeling scratchy, don't talk through it because I keep doing that. Artemis is up next, and I don't know if she's in the chat for me to call her the fuck out because I'm about to. Um, but well, we need some pink on that. We need some pink. Boop. Where's my pink? Why am I not pink? And yellow. Um, say Artemis is next. Thank you for again for this, Kira. Participating in these is always a treat. I keep looking forward to these every month. This time around, I'm showing off the duality of people, Lady Grimhilda, the Witch of Light, and Princess Adele. Um, Princess Adele, the Witch of Gemstones, the light always ends up choosing kindness after all. Um, that's why I put it up in general too. Um, and it's Grimhilda and Adele, and I did read Bonnie's first chapter, so I have even more on Grimhilda in my brain. We need to make it big. Why does it do? I didn't close it, did I? Did I? Did I? I did. Um, okay. Um, so before we go through this big, we need to just look at it normally, so I can say my half call out. Um, it's a half call out, but it's good. Hey, thank you, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Like I said, it's a half call out, but it's good, I promise. So I'm gonna be real for a second before I talk about this. Out of curiosity, and because I've read um Bonnie's first chapter, and Grimhilda is talked about a lot in Bonnie's first chapter, um, as she's the bad guy. I got curious on if we have a full body of her yet, and we don't. I sat there and I went through Artemis's entire media tab looking for a full body of her because I just want to know, why don't I have one yet? I don't. We don't have one yet. That's on the to-do list. Um, you you're all right. You're all right. Um, we've got a full body of Edel, and we've got a full body of Marionette. Um, but we don't have a full body, and we have full bodies of Bonnie, but we don't have a full body of Grimhilda yet. Like, I need this. She needs to fix this problem. Um, but no, I love the duality of these two. And that's also the thing. Like, I love how Grimhilda is drawn, so I want to know more about her. I want to have the full image in my brain as I continue to talk with my hands, even though you guys can't see them. Um, yeah, the duality is so good. And like in her full body, she's like all happy and like she's got like a really full of motion type pose, and I don't have a full body of her yet. So like I need it. I need it. Um and but I like that it's like dark blue, light blue. I like that the dark veil is coming from the sun pendant, so that's even like the light is casting the shadow. Um, right, exactly. I need more of my witch queen. Like Grimhilda is always the like bad one, and I don't have a full body. So yes, I did. I sat there and went through her entire media tab because I didn't want to say it if it was already done. I also need to just point out how good Artemis is at side profiles. Artemis draws fantastic side profiles. Um, the way Artemis draws eyes is also like her little artist trait. I'm always talking about people having um oh, you're fine. Be feral at the keyboard. Um and I'm always talking about everyone having their like little artist trait, like their little thing that's like it, no matter what you'll see that and it's you. Um like mine is noses. The way I draw noses is just a me thing. But the way Artemis does the top set of lashes is just like her little artist signature. I also love that she always draws. See, actually, no, that's really interesting. Come to think about that, actually. Um, she always tends to draw something within the eye that, like, March has a time motif, so she's got the white hair motif, time motif, so she has clock hands in her eyes, and um Adele has the gems. She's the Witch of Gemstones, so she has sparkles in her eyes. And Arya doesn't have anything in her eyes. Melissa's eyes aren't normal. Like they have something within them. They're not just plain. Um, no, actually, that's really, really fun to notice. I was gonna say she always does some kind of thing going on in the eyes, because her other character uh has lotuses in their eyes. Um, Grimhilda doesn't have anything in her eyes. They're just like a normal person's eyes. They're just blue. Unless I'm missing it. Um, yeah, she just has pretty blue eyes. Everybody's got like sparkles or a time motif or some kind of symbol or something in their eyes, and Grimhilda doesn't. Is there lore to this? Did I just catch lore? Um, Artemis, you need to like explain this to me. Um, I'm also very intrigued about like all maybe it's because she's evil. I'm just also very intrigued about all of your witch characters. Like all your characters, yes, but your witch characters, like this whole world you have going on is very cool. Yes, exactly. Give me the lore. Did I just catch lore? Um, Gray Eyes of the maybe I don't know. I don't know. She's not here to like explain to me this thing I caught. That I was like, wait a minute. Actually, hold on. I was gonna say because I drew for Artemis a few times during art fight, and I kept staring at um, and I kept staring at all the different fun eyes that she had going on, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Grimhilda doesn't have any kind of symbols or anything in her eyes. What's going on with that? No, and it's the thing. I love that she is the Witch of Light, but yet evil as fuck. I love that like that motif got spun on its head. Um, I can't get over your side profiles, dude. They're so good. I do need her full body though, like ASAP. We need this. That should be right on the art projects. She's also so good at drawing gems. Um, see what happens when I get your guys's um um when I get your guys's lore. See, but that's the thing. The veil is actually like doubling in a motif. I don't know if she did that on purpose, but I'm pretty sure she did. Um, because she has the sun and then the darkness is coming from the sun, so it's the light is casting a shadow. So that the light is casting a shadow over her face. She's also really good at gemstones. She's really good at gemstones. Um, I think I just dipped into lore. See what happens when I have your guys' lore? I like really get into it. Um, this is why I encourage like write the lore in the art in the alt text or put it up in the writing channel. I will read your shit. Um, I'm some might it might require me to have a screen reader read it to me because I'm dyslexic as hell, but it will happen. I am reading your stuff. Um, Seeing this, that you guys just like bombed with compliments. I love that you do this. Oh, good. I want to talk about this one. This one I did stare at a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. I stared at this one for a minute. It made me feel very nostalgic. Oh, question number one before I talk about this. What colored pencils do you use? Because I kept staring at them trying to figure out what colored pencils you use. Um, but no. When you said that you blended it out with alcohol marker, I was like, God, I haven't done that in a hot minute. Um, like I love how one, I love how you drew it. Two, you're really great at cityscapes and backgrounds. I love how rich the colors are. Um, and I love that there is only the big thick black outline around the character. You're fine, it's fine. I'll take this minute to drink something. Also, for those of you that are new, if you want to know how Lemon told me that there is a ad coming, down in my channel points for like a whole point, I only made it a single point because I thought it was stupid to make it more. But I was required to make it something. You can spend a channel point to yell at me that ads are coming, and I'll just stop and drink something. Um, like no, this one hits a special place in my heart because my very first love of any kind of media was colored pencils, and all of my old work is all colored pencil. Um, so I have a special place in my heart for it. So, okay, so you didn't answer my question. What colored pencils do you use? What colored pencils are those? I kept trying to figure it out and I couldn't figure it out. Um, but I love like the values and the hue of this, your use of value and tone. Um, I love the sky. I love how you made um, really? Those are Prismacolors? They must have changed the damn package on me. Um, that okay, yeah, that definitely explains why they blended out so well. Um, and I love how you used the lighter tones to pop against the sky. You said this is an older piece too, didn't you? You said this is from 2020. So yeah, she's 6 years old now. Damn, it's been 6 years. Um, it's been 6 years. Excuse me, feeling old for a second. I also love how you did the fur. Like I could go on for endless hours about how much I adore this. This is absolutely beautiful work. And like I said, it hits me in a special spot because I love colored pencil. Um, if you guys want a really good colored pencil brand that's not Prismacolor, I don't have anything. I do have things against Prismacolor, but it's not that they're a bad brand. Um, I'll explain my grudge against Prismacolor in a second. If you want a good colored pencil brand that's not Prismacolor, Castle is also good. My little grudge against Prismacolor isn't that it's a bad brand. It's not. It's a fucking fantastic brand. Um, so it's just that there used to be a brand of colored pencils that was called Spectracolor. Um, and in my opinion, they were far superior to anything Prismacolor will ever claim to be. Um, to me, Spectracolor is the best brand of colored pencil you can ever get your frigging hand on, but Prismacolor bought them out, so they don't exist. Um, Prismacolor saw them and bought them out, so their competition died. So now getting my hands on any of those colored pencils is freaking impossible. Because they are discontinued. That's my little beef with Prismacolor. It's not that it's a bad brand. It is not. It's a fantastic brand. It's just uh they bought out Spectracolor. They bought out Spectracolor, and I think Spectracolor's better. Um, that was my original colored pencil set were Spectracolor colored pencils, and Prismacolor bought them out. So yeah, it's I don't hate Prismacolor. Prismacolor was my second love of my life. Um, it's just that they bought out my babies and now I can't find them. Um, so Castle has been my substitute, and Castle is the closest colored pencil I've ever found to Spectracolor. So I'm pretty happy with Castle thus far. Um, hey, you're up. It's you. Um, I'm not gonna lie, we also need to talk about that. Firstly, the King of the Puffs thing I've explained is a running joke. Um, but um, the getting called king, I cannot put into words the grin that crossed my face. Um, on the side note of why that made a grin cross my face is because most people in my real life don't respect my pronouns. So I'm still called by plenty of things that are not within the space of my pronouns. So getting called king made my brain be like, fuck yeah, respecting my pronouns. Um, yeah, you missed yours. You were first, and I'm already deep in. Um, so you can listen to me talk about how great everybody else is. But you're gonna have to wait for the VOD because I already talked about you. I talked about you first. Um, I was eating dinner. Well, dinner is important. The VOD will be there. I'll post it in the channel when we're done, probably tomorrow. Um, we'll say you should be proud of this one. It was an attack for Avo Snacks on Art Fight. This is their OC Kane playing guitar with your OC Lux. Um, and again, you're good. You're good. Um, and again, you with the heavy, beautiful, deep black inking. Did you ink this traditionally and then color it? What program do you use, by the way? I haven't bothered you with that question yet. Ooh, hold on. Hey, that's still good. I was just wondering. I know you've done that before. Um, everybody uses Clip Studio Paint. Um, like I said, I'm trying to hydrate before shit gets bad. Um, yeah, I adore your line art. I love the motion in this. I also love how your work has that like Western comics heavy using black to shade inking feel. I've always loved that about your work. Um, I love how you draw hair and I love how you draw faces. Um, I love how you put the music notes in around them to kind of like make a frame. Um, I keep talking with my hands like you guys can see them. Um, one of these days I'll find something that my webcam will pick up my hands and then my poor VTuber will be moving everywhere. Um, and I love, like I said, I love how you draw hair. I really love this coloring going on right here. I love this lean too. There's so much motion in their posing. Um, and I like how you did the top lighting, and I like how that makes it pop against the black. Um, it is. It's friggin' gorgeous. You're also gonna get the weird compliment too, that I like how you place your name because I am a huge advocate of um people signing their work. I can't tell you how many young artists I've talked to be like sign their work and they're like I'll sign it when I'm good enough. No, you're good enough now. Sign the damn thing. Um but I like how you place it that it's just there, easy, legible. You don't hide it. I say as I'm the one who hides my signature. Um But no. And I also love how you do the folds and all the clothes. I love how you draw fishnet, by the way. Um, yeah, literally. Everybody needs to be signing or watermarking or both their work. Um, I'm gonna give you guys slight lore about my signature. You're never gonna read it because it is a testament to my father and how illegible it is. Um, I don't sign with a K. Um, my signature on my work is not Kira Elric. Um, So have fun figuring that out. Um, but yeah, absolutely beautiful work. You should be obsessed with this. I sign and date my work, but not dating isn't for everyone. But I like to date my work. To me, that helps the log, especially when my brain goes, I'm not improving. And then I can look backwards and find the date of my work and be like, yes, you are, shut up. Um, oh shit, I owe you guys a sketchbook tour. Why did that just click in my brain? Because I date my work and I was thinking about going backwards in my work. Um, like, I date everything. Um, but to be fair, I've been signing and dating my work since traditional and it just carried over into digital. Um, um, the way I function in digital is almost identical to how I function in traditional, excluding a few brushes and like layer modes. Um, hey, you're next. Speaking of, I should date my work. Um, besides, you can hide it. I hide it in my stuff. All my work is signed and dated. I just hide it. Um, yeah, it's you. It's your turn. This is from 2022. Um, This character is a self-insert from a Discord server I'm a part of. The summary is this is Rice, robotic intelligence and core extensions. I appreciate that. A robot created by a race of scientists on Planet X. The goal was to create a new robot model that could fulfill any need by loading a new present core into its hard drive. Um, the summary is I lost my spot. There I am. The robot was deemed a failure when the battery output couldn't keep up with the many cores being oddly active at the same time. Once discarded, Rice was picked up by a nomadic race focused on innovation. Once accepted as one of them, she started working on stabilizing the cores and learning to switch between them. I want to edit her story some, including possibly a new name, but I was thrilled with how this piece turned out. This started hand drawn and then digitized for a competition I was a part of. See, you kind of dated it. You didn't put the full date, but you put the year on it. Um, Firstly, we never give enough credit to backgrounds. This is a whole scene. You did a whole scene. See? Dude, it's really good. And like you designed your own little person. Like I love the like greenish yellow hue of the sky. That it's not dead black and it's also not blue. Um so I really love that. I love that the stars are all not the same color too. I don't know if you guys can really see that. Hold on. Uh, Open. Oh, I can make it bigger. The stars are not the same color. Like yellow, white, white, yellow, red, white, yellow. Um, See, we got blue over here, red, yellow, yellow, white. I like that the stars are not the same color. I appreciate that. Oh, I can close that one. Close. Um, Boop. And I love how you did the mountain ranges, and I love that they're done in pink and purple. I also love this like teal tone that you used for the grass and this little glowing bug you've got going on. Um, I'm always a big fan of line art. Um, and I love this texture you have going on here and the slight glow you have going on. I love the haircut. Um, and I love how intricate you designed this character. You like put so much intricacy in designing them, I'm in my brain going, that'd be a really kind of cool cosplay bodysuit. Um, no, I'd like to see you draw this character again, just to see how you would draw them now. Um, yeah, I would like to see you draw this character again, but just to see how you would draw them now. I also challenge you to see how long it takes you, because you said it was a month of work, and I feel like you're faster now. Um, and that's always like a nice thing to be able to pat yourself on the back with is damn, I'm getting fast. Um, no, it's fantastic work and I'm always happy when you share stuff. Um, I'm hoping that I'm continuously squashing this I can't draw thing that you had a while ago because that's not true. Um, Bestie, it's you. Um, I get to talk about your latte art, which is very, very happy. And happy for me. Hold on, I'm getting grumbly. I need to drink something. Um, Which is very happy for me because I know how much coffee means to you. Last time on stream, Theo could hear my voice shift as it started to get grumblier. So he was definitely on me about making sure I'm staying hydrated. I know how long it took you to like master this stuff. And I know working on your latte art is a thing that you're getting better at. I also know coffee is like one of your hyperfixation special interests. So like I'm always excited to see what you're up to. And I actually don't think you've shown me anything you've had gotten done yet. So like I know you said it was like a simple pattern, but like it's not to me because you're drawing in food, dude. That's super cool. You're making things pretty for someone else. I know being a barista is not your current position. You're stuck in a what did you call it? Your syrupy prison. No wait, you quit. Um, I will pause. I will sit here and drink my water while you guys have an ad. I made coffee. I have coffee. It doesn't matter. I have a thing called coffee naps. Um, if I drink coffee, I just get kind of tired. It doesn't really do one way or the other for me. Um, but like, it's so cool that you can do this. And like, it's such an intricate. I can't wait to see what else you learn. Um, I can't see wait to see what else you learn and how you do. Like, I can't even like start in my brain of like taking it up. There's a difference between this kind of art and the other kind of art because almost everything you guys can give me, my brain in some way somehow can like start the process in my brain or like at least understand the method you went to through to learn it because I also know these things like we got to have the same basic skills going on in our brains. I got nothing when it comes to coffee. Um and You've taught me so much shit about coffee. It's not even funny. Like literally, if I have coffee questions, I just go ask Theo. Um, Theo Theo is like a walking encyclopedia about coffee, so I'm just like, "Hey, bestie, I have a question." Um, I also will encourage you guys to ask Theo questions because Theo is one of the best, most patient, kindest teachers I've ever had for people. Theo never makes me feel stupid for any question that I have. Um, and I have asked 16,000 dumb questions when it comes to coffee. But yeah, no, this is so freaking cool, dude. I'm so excited you shared. You don't share in my things very much, so I always get very excited when you do. Um, I'm so happy you shared, and I so can't wait to see what else you come up with. you're gonna have your own place to just like, yeah, dude, seriously. Um, and you're gonna, you're moving into your apartment this week, so you're gonna have your own space to just like coffee. That's exciting. That's exciting for me. Um, that's exciting for me. Um, hey, you're here. Firstly, I also want to formally welcome you to the server. Because I'm encouraging you to post more. You're not required to, but you're welcome to. Welcome to the server. I'm glad to see you there. Glad you've come to join our little community. I was happy you joined because I did want to talk about you this month, but I just don't have the energy to do it on Blue Sky 2. Um, so and I was also happy because I don't think you've given me something black and white yet. I think you've given me purple, pink, and then you gave me like blues and yellows with the one with the candles. Um, see, I remember the stuff that you give me. Um, so I was very excited that you were here and that I still get to talk about your work. Um, yeah, I love to work with colors, but I also enjoy black and white art too. So I'm submitting this piece of my OC, the White Lady, which is still a favorite of mine. I hope your health is treating you good lately. Mm, it's okay. Um, boop. Look at this friggin' texture. You always have so much texture in your work. I love it. Um, we need to go back out. Boop. I love how you did her hair. I adore it. It's so flowy and textured and beautiful, and it just looks airy and light, almost like a veil. It's really, really, really pretty. I also love the texture you have going on in the background. We'll zoom back in for a minute because I know this is all like a dotty texture. Like yeah, like a mural depicting historical stuff. Yes. Um, and like it doesn't matter if you're doing color or monochrome or whatever you're doing with it always is so cool. We also need to like where's the zoom in? There's the zoom in. To see, you like I've always talked about it in every one. You always have this like really light, fine line art thing going on, and I am still in love with it. I'm also in love with how like these characters you put the detail in with the line art. Also, these are fun side profiles. These are really fun side profiles. They are all very different and very distinct, and I love how you did them. I love that they're not all the same side profile. I'm very guilty of that. Um, well, yeah, I was gonna said I was gonna go up to the moon. Hold on. Whoop. I was gonna say I knew this was all this fun, beautiful texture. The light around her. I love the one horn. Um, the way you present. See this. This is what I mean. You also have this line art thing that you just put in, and it's like one of your little artist signatures that you have line art in, and you like it feels simple, but it's so purposeful. Um, and the way you present your characters makes me want to know more. Like, I want the lore. So, like, as I previously was going crazy with Artemis, if you have the lore, bestie, drop it. You are welcome to drop it in the server. We will all happily go after it. Um, yeah, there are stars in her hair, and she has a black cane underneath our three figures who seem to follow her somewhere. Yeah, there's just your art is so distinctly you. Every time I see it, I just know it, and I see it, and I'm like, Volty's work, and I love it. So I was very happy you were here. Um, oh, this one, cool. I was really stoked that this was the one that I got. Um, again, I don't try to linger on things because um Yes, that's fine. Ah, stop it. What are you doing? Um, this is fine. This will work. This is fine. I was really, really excited that this is the one that we got to talk about because when you posted it originally, I don't think I had enough words to like tell you how gorgeous it is. Um, like yeah, this is an absolute magnificently gorgeous piece of work. I'm pretty sure you stated that this is lineless, which is just a thing. Um, Yes, lineless headshot. I was going to say, you did say that you did this linelessly. And doing lineless work is just a feat of its own. Um, the hair is downright gorgeous. You put so much detail and rendering into this. I absolutely love your lineless style. I love your line style, but I also love your lineless style. I love both. The wings are fucking immaculate. And they are so pretty, absolutely gorgeous. Um, Yes, please lore dump. There is an OC library channel, um, and you can make your own thing and just lore dump in your own thing, and we'll come in and we'll read it. Um, please lore dump. And I also love how you draw ears. I was thinking that a lot when I was drawing your character for Art Fight about I love how you draw ears. Um, and I like how you draw feathers. Um, and I like how you draw feathers. I love how the like I keep talking with my hands and you guys can't see them. Um and I love all the flowiness of their hair. Like I was very excited that this is the one you put up because this piece is just immaculate. It's absolutely gorgeous. I also don't know if you did this on purpose. I'm gonna assume you did. The little tiny U that you put at the bottom of the feathers mimics the horseshoe around their neck. Um, and yeah, it's and I love the gold against the purple. I also love how you draw eyes. They're so pretty. They're just so pretty. I also really like how you did the glass, like the lens of the glasses. I really like that too. It's very pretty. It's very very pretty. Um, this this like condensing it all into one thing. In the future, I ask that we continue to do this because this makes my life easier. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity again, Kira. These are always so much fun to participate in and to discover new artists through. I'll add my girl to the pile. She's my lovely paladin from my D&D campaign I ran a few years ago. Very independent girly with the softest heart you've ever seen. Big Van Gogh fan, as you can tell. Um, Why do you not give me your girlie's name? Um, but no, your painting is always, always immaculate. Can I make this bigger? Boop. Yes, I can. And I love how you did the lights, the words, what do I want? Bounce light off the um armor that all of the sunflower light is bouncing and then you even have the bounce light from the sky. Um yeah, always textured, always painterly. I love how you drew the metal and the gems, and I love how you did the sunflowers. I love how you do shading and tone. Um, I love the like lining that you did for the glows. I love the like few petals that are in the sky. I love all the texture. There's so much texture and I love that like this texture here and here blended together so it makes that like really light greeny color. I really gotta find something so you guys can have my VTuber move their hands because I am talking with my hands like crazy tonight. Um, it'll add a whole nother depth to this because I'm so fucking animated. I keep making motions with my hands and I'm like, they can't see you. Um, yeah, and I just, that's such good armor. Give me your girlie's name though. You didn't do that. What is your girlie's name? Who is she? Um, I also just love how you did the face and the eye, like that she's looking back, smiling at you. Yeah, exactly. Who is she? Like, we need a name, dude. How can I be like, that's so and so? I need a name. Um, I also just like the depth you created. That like you have the foreground, the midground, the background, the depth you created, and it looks like the sky is pulling away. I like that. I like that a lot. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm like, you didn't give me. Yeah, no, you just said my Garly from the D&D campaign. I know she's a paladin, but what's her name? Um, boop. Oh, did I do that on that one? No. Hold on. I need to give it some purple. Purple. Boop. Okay, hold on. I feel better now. But see what I mean by that makes my life easier? If we put it in one thing. One thing. Thank you. Um, um, okay. This. To be honest, I don't really know what to submit this month, so I'll submit this shaded sketch I made as a Blue Sky raffle prize, something a bit different for once, including alt text here so it's easier to read for the stream. Oh, yes, about that, please. I know we do this alt text, but this alt text is harder to read for the stream. If you put it right here, it's way easier for me. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that in the rest of the server, but for the stream, it is much easier for me to read if it's like right in front of my face. Say a shaded sketch for the Funky Lime. I love that screen name. Um, you did it. You gave me a paragraph. Oh, I think Victory. I think you wrote me a small essay for alt text. Oh, the Funky Limes, Final Fantasy XIV, Warrior of Light. She's a paladin, lizard dragon based people with hair up in a ponytail, wearing sunflowers in her hair, and visual resistance set. Like the shield gazes seriously at you, as though to discourage any funny business. The colors are inspired by her favorite colors, bright pink, magenta, and Mountain Dew green. Um, Side note, since Mountain Dew's getting brought up, I do need to tell the rest of the server the current joke that is running around with your moderators. Um, since we made the off-duty mod role, so you guys know that someone's off duty, they're unavailable. Fucking neon Mountain Dew green. We've just been referring to that as the Mountain Dew mods. Just so you know. Anybody who's got that going on right now and they're the off-duty moderators and it's fucking glowing Mountain Dew green, we've just been referring to them as the Mountain Dew mods. Just so you know. Um Say I gave it that color so that you guys would be able to see like that it's freaking neon, so it's like, and nobody else is allowed to have that color, so I wanted it to be something that you'd be like, damn, that color's really bright. It's because they're a Mountain Dew mod and they're off duty. So if someone looks like they're Mountain Dew, it's because they're off duty. um oh, also because I didn't put it up, since I'm speaking of server stuff, because I didn't put it up in announcements, I forgot, sorry. The bright, like, neon bubble tape pink that is people's names means away from keyboard or at work. That's why my name was bright pink this morning because I was at work. So it means I can get to you, but I'm gonna be hella slow. Um, yeah, Mountain Dew do not disturb. Exactly. Yes, Mountain Dew do not disturb. Bubblegum pink means can disturb, will be slow. Um, okay, so back to the art. Um, firstly, immaculate. Just you always have I love how you're like a sketch and it's just this fucking gorgeous beautiful thing. I love how you do hair. I'm still obsessed with how you do faces. Um okay, I'm gonna stop. I'll drink some coffee. Ah, so I spill it all over my damn desk. Um that is weird. Wait, is there being God, okay, there, I'm moving again. Okay, hold on, hold on. We're drinking some coffee, I promise. Huh. I'll look it up because I'm still learning how these ad things are working. Because there was one day that like some people were getting hit with like maybe 3 ads, and then there was but in the same night Theo got hit like 9 times. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. I'm gonna have to like do a little research because like I said, there's one night that Theo got hit like 9 freaking times, and and then that happens that like sometimes people um some people get them for 30 seconds and then some people get them for like 2 minutes, and I don't know why Twitch is doing that. Um, I'll have to, because that's the thing. I haven't changed any settings. It should all be normal. It should all be the same, but it's not, I guess. Okay, back to the art. Firstly, I love how you draw faces. Absolutely adore it. And I love the way you draw lips, and I really love the way you drew the nose. Um, that like there isn't actually a lot of line art there, but there's a lot of shading and rendering. Immaculate, beautiful. Um, weird. Um, yeah, I'll do a little more research into how these ads function. So that's weird. I like how you did the flowers. Firstly, there's all this. I think I said firstly like 3 times. I love how you did the hair. I I also love this drag you have going off the letters. Um, and we haven't even scrolled down. Um, see, I love this chainmail you have going on. I didn't really see that until I zoomed in. Um, and I love, see, you even have this like texture going on the paper. Um, I love how it just fades. It fades into the background. I really love this shield. Um, and there's so much texture in your work, and I just die about it. It's so good. I really do love the expression too. It is very like "don't fuck with me" expression, and I love how you did the eyes. Um, I can see the Mountain Dew green, and I also just adore that you did do this in their favorite colors. Um, and like I love how you used the Mountain Dew green. Yeah, no, every piece of work they do is just absolutely freaking gorgeous. Um, I love how you draw armor. I know Final Fantasy 14 is your big thing. Um, like, I think if I ever finally pick up the game, it's going to be your fault. Because 14's just not the one of the Final Fantasies I've played. I've played like every other one but 16. Um, I didn't play 11, but I've played like every other one. If I ever pick up 14, it's going to be your fault. Um, I'm sure you'll be devastated. Um, no, and it's so good. It's beautiful. It's one of those things where I'm like, it's so good, and I'm struggling with words because it is so pretty. Um, just you manage to put so much detail into things without actually going full on detail, if that makes sense. Um, it's just, it's immaculate. It's fantastic. I appreciate you. Um, hey, you're next. Um, before I even read your stuff, because everybody kept saying it, they're gay, Your Honor. Um, because I'm not gonna lie, I did read your "Woe, gay yearning be upon ye," and I almost spit my drink on break. Um, because you posted this when I was on break at work, and um, I almost spit my drink at work because I read it and I wanted to start laughing. Um, I can also give you the gay yearning. Um, that's an excellent kiss. Hold on, let me read your whole thing. The context for this is fun. This is art of my D&D characters, Sterling and my friend's character, Volley, having their first kiss. There was a festival happening in town before this where Volley expressed to Sterling that he wanted to start courting him. While Volley was being very proper and traditional about it, Sterling was a bit more casual. Um, weird. Um, I said weird because it blocked a thing because you said they gay, and I'm like, why is that? Why is it yelling about that message? Um, um, hold on, because he wasn't. Sterling was being a bit more casual because he wasn't raised in a royal environment like Volley was. Dude, this is giving Silu Symphonia vibes, I'm just telling you. Um, so he didn't really see the purpose of courting. Um, kind of, but not entirely, but was willing to let Volley do what he felt comfortable in. Now there was a big dinner. Our party was invited to very soon after, and we had a friend guesting the session, and her character and Sterling had some fun, flirtatious banter. This led Volley deciding right there and then to just abandon courting customs he was raised on and ask Volley off to the side, just point blank ask him out. Obviously, Sterling said yes, and they shared their first kiss together. Currently, Volley is not in the party as my friend wanted to play someone else, and Sterling misses his boyfriend, guys. They've got enchanted notebooks they can write to each other in, but still, it's planned for Volley to come back so Sterling will survive. Dude, just that feeling of like a muse missing their counterpart. I need to just talk about that concept for a minute, like before the art. Like, dude, the concept of one of your little characters, one of your dudes missing their counterpart, that shit is an intense feeling, okay? I get it. I have characters that I have not written with in a hot second, and some of my babies miss these people. Um, so like I get it. Um, but yes, let's talk about the actual art. Firstly, I love how you did the background to make it a full scene. Um, and I love that you did the background lineless to give focus onto the kiss. Firstly, also I say firstly like all the time. Um, That is an excellent kiss. I also love how you draw facial hair. I wanted to point that out. Especially, I thought about that too when I was drawing for you for our fight. I like how you draw facial hair. I also like how you draw horns. Um, that's also an excellent hand. And I like how you draw clothing on the body, not part of the body. I also like how you drew long hair. I don't know if I see you draw long hair very often. I know I see you do short hair. I also love how you did the texture of the hair. If that makes sense. You did texture in both hairs, and I like how you did it. I also love how you use your line art. Um, I'm a big fan of colored line art, but black line art just really works in your style. I really like his nose. Um, that's an I'm not just thinking that it's an excellent kiss, but also it's an excellent side profile. Um, and it's not a typical side profile, so I really like that. Um, and I like how you drew his ear. I keep getting really distracted by that flame because it's a very nice flame and it's giving light off very well. Um, you also have really nice handwriting. You get the weird compliment. You also have really nice handwriting. Um, yeah, I can feel the emotion and the yearning in this. Um, so I appreciate that you shared that with us. Um, these, this keeping it like this. I appreciate this. Um, I was very happy that we got this one. I think I'll throw Lilith working some dark magic. One of my favorite pieces from June. Digital drawing of my character Lilith, Nightingale. She stands against a dark, cloudy background, holds her scythe horizontally in front of her with one hand, and she has her other hand raised, fingers splayed out, pouring out dark magic onto her scythe. She is bathed in a purple light that comes from her magic. She wears bronze armor trimmed in a dark color. Her purple skirts, bronze bracers, bronze leg armor. Her hair is dark and vumilant. You know what I mean. And a bit wild from magic being performed. Okay. Your work is like, wait a minute, hold up. Your signature's not on this. Hold up. Open. Thank you. I love how much detail you put in her face, despite the fact that's not the focus of the picture. Um, I also just love how you draw hands. I love how you did the purple reflection on all the metal. Um, yeah, I love all of the highlighting. Um, I love how you draw the shoes. It's one of my weird compliments. Is loving how you guys draw shoes, but I really like how you draw shoes. I also I also love how intricate you always draw armor. Um, I love all the beading in her hair. I love how you draw her hair, and I love how you draw curls in hair because you do it in Jenny's hair too. I love how you draw curls in hair. Um, I love the weapon design. Um, and that's the other thing. I love how she has the like dark magic grim reaper feel going on, but this texture that you did at the bottom, my brain screams like dark magic coming up in like there. I don't know why this texture down here gives me like necromancer energy, but it does. Um, in like again, forever. Sorry, I'm gonna say it for the dead. This like watercolor texture, like thing you have going on for your backgrounds is immaculate and it scratches my brain just right. I adore it. I absolutely love that watercolor and how you get all that texture into the background. Um, and I also love how you draw body type. You do, yeah, I know you've been lurking, you're fine. This is one I've wanted to like fawn about for a while, so get get praised. Um, but like I also love how you draw body type because not every single one um of your characters has the same body type, and I just love the variety in your characters. Because you draw every body type so well when you draw them. Um, and yeah, no, this is one of your characters that I don't see very often, and we should see more of. I think everybody would agree that like if we should get lore and stuff going on. Um, this is one I really also just I love the way you draw curls and hair. You do it in Jenny's ponytail too, and I just love it. Yeah, you did. This is immaculate work, and I need to put some purple on it. It needs some purple. Purple. Um, I think I have a star. I do have a star. Um, okay, you. Yeah, I resisted saying anything in the other channel because I saw you posted it in this channel, so I wanted to do it on live. Um, because firstly, the texture that you put in hair is so good, especially over here. The texture that you put into hair is just fantastic. This is also excellent background work. Um, and it is such a good group shot. Um, and I can't look at them now without thinking of the field guide of idiots I draw because my brain just giggled when I read that. Because I was like, I relate. I also should make a field guide of the idiots I draw. Um, and there's so much emotion in all their faces. Um, there's just like so much life going on. Um, I am in love with those clouds in the sky. I'm also in love with these trees. I also don't know if you intended it, but like the way you did the clouds and the way you did these trees kind of makes it feel a little windy. Um, and group shots are so they're not easy. And you did such a good job about them. And they're all interacting so well, but they don't necessarily have to be connecting or touching to be interacting. If that makes sense. You also just did that water just like chef's kiss. Um, and that's also like a very good, well, both of them, they're very good hats. Like they're wearing the hats, not just sitting on top of them. Um, Okay, I can stop. I can drink more coffee. I can drink more coffee. It's all good. I think I froze again. God damn it. I drank some coffee. Are you gonna unfreeze? It's freaking out again. It does this sometimes. Oh, there. Now you want to work? Um, yeah, I'm drinking coffee while you guys are on ad. Froze again. It does. There it goes. There it goes. See, it does this sometimes. Um, So, so I don't know if you heard. No, you're fine. You're packing and moving and doing whatever. I talked about your art. Um, So you're gonna have to wait for the VOD for it to come up. But I have more good words for you, but I have to stop for a second. Um, I need to no, we're gonna put a spotlight on you for a second. Sorry, bestie, I get to do that. Um, let's shine that spotlight back at the other server owner for a second. I told everybody how great of a teacher you are, and that you never make me feel stupid when I ask questions, and that you're an encyclopedia about coffee, and to please ask you coffee questions because you've told me and taught me 16,000 things about um 16,000 things about coffee, and you never make me feel dumb, and that I encouraged everybody to ask you questions. Um, I also encourage you guys to ask questions about music to Theo. Uh, that is legitimately Theo's fucking degree, and went to school for like over a decade for that subject. So if you have music questions, that is Theo's thing, and I'm just gonna direct you to Theo fucking anyways. Um, I'm the arts. I'm the visual arts cosplay sewing side. You want music stuff? Go to Theo. Go to Theo. And he never makes me feel stupid when I ask music questions, and I have a lot of them. Um, he also teaches me a lot of music things so that when I write Symphonia, it's more believable because I am not a music person, but yet I'm writing a music teacher, and he's definitely helped with that. Uh, so yes. Um, that's the other side of. Oh, I also explained what Mountain Dew mods are. I love you too. Um, I also explained that we've been calling them Mountain Dew mods. And I explained that bubblegum mods mean I'll be with you as quick as I can, but I am not available. I'm at work. Um, so yeah, back to you and good words about this. Your backgrounds, man. Dude. And like I said, I don't know if you intended to make it look slightly windy, but you did. Which adds this like soft, breezy, like beachy feel, and I know you said this was the beach episode. I also really appreciated that you didn't just make the sand like typical sand color, like it's multiple shades. It's kind of got this like red, brown, rusty color going on, and I liked the like driftwood going on. Um, that like there's lots happening. Like I also am in love with this gradient, but you're in the vein of my favorite colors, so I'm gonna be biased there. Um, but yes, you guys have a lot of life and environment and just nice, good, wonderful interactiveness about this. It is, and I remember seeing the sketch. Um, so this came together beautifully. Um, okay, now where are we at? Was that it? No, because I pinged you guys. Um, okay. Calico in a wheelchair. Um, firstly, thank you for drawing the assistive device. Thank you. Um, yeah, and that's it. I live by the Great Lakes, and it makes me feel like them. It makes me feel like the Great Lakes, if that tells you anything. Um, yeah, thank you for drawing the assistive device. I appreciate you for doing it and for not shying away from it. Um, and you're really good at the weight of the body. Um, I like how you drew all the fur patches, and you're really good at the what's the word I want? Anamorphic um proportions and features. Um, yeah, there is. There's that little subtle color that the color shifts right there. And I love the whiskers, the faint whiskers. I love how you did the eyes, and I love the like faint pink on the nose. I really like how you draw ears too, and I noticed that in all your characters. Um, you did a really excellent job with that wheelchair. And I like that you can see the inside of the wheel and the outside of the wheel. Um, and I like how you drew the clothing. I like that like this leg is a little more further up and that this one is more extended. So like it's not a full seat in the chair, like that one leg is pushed back a little more. Um, you did a really good job with this. Um, let's say this is the last one. And yeah, haven't drawn much this month, but oh hi, this piece is from last month. But still obsessed with it. Also, hi first comment because I'll try not to lurk so much. Um, and it's what honestly, what you were one of the reasons I put that hey everyone post up. Um, because I didn't know if you'd seen the thing. And I knew you were in the server, but you don't talk very much, and that's fine. Um, of course, magical boys are cool as fuck, still even after a decade of being in my tiny fandom. Um, gonna try to draw as it's my weekend finally. Hey, mine too. Um, and a soft digital drawing of Yumoto, a bit with blonde hair and red eyes. Oh, you probably meant the right boy. That's fine. Um, holding a glowing winged heart brooch surrounded by sparkles and floating white feathers against a pink background. Yeah, it's his transformation sequence. I'm also in your small fandom. Um, I know what show this is. That is an excellent side profile. You also do the like super glittery, sparkly eyes thing, and I love it. You also draw that like, what's the word I want? Wavy curly hair thing. You also do the wavy curly hair thing really, really well. Um, I also love how you did the like Sailor Moon ribbon effect coming off the brooch. Um, I love how you did that. Also, side note, if you guys don't know what show this is, it's shit, why did I just lose the name of it? I watched it. I watched it and it was hilarious. Hold on. It's that's what it is. It's cute high Earth Defense Club love. Um that is what this show is, and if you haven't watched it, please take the time to watch it. I don't think I've cry laughed through an anime that much in a hot second. It is pretty old. I think it's like over 10 years old now, but it's absolutely beautiful, and if you like the magical girl um genre of stuff, this will kill you. Like it's beautiful. Like because the boys like get transformations and then they'll like do their little magical power move, but after they do it, they're absolutely questioning like how the hell did I know how to do that? How did I know the words for that? How did I even know how to do that? And then they'll like jump super high like they can, and then out of freaking nowhere they'll be like, how did I do that? They'll like use their magic powers and then be like totally confused how they even have them. Um it's hilarious. And the like end game twist is I didn't see that coming. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Watch the damn show. But it's A plus, A fucking plus. Um, so like no, watch the show. Watch it. Um, no, those are really good hands. This is an excellent side profile. I love how you did how I love how you drew it because I instantaneously was like, that's his transformation scene. Um, he's the head. He's like the Sailor Moon of the group. Um, and he's way too enthusiastic. Um, he's the one that's like really into it, where the other ones are like, "How the hell did we get powers? How did I know I did that?" And then they do it. Um, I love how you also always have like sparkles and shimmer and shine, but I mean it's magical boys, so of course. I also love how you did the feathers. Um, I'm assuming the feathers were a brush, but there's no shame in that. We use what we got. That's why it's digital. I love how you always do the colored line art. You always have colored line art with your work, and I love that too. Um, I love how you did the lighting that it is focused on the brooch reflecting back at him. Yeah, I instantaneously just knew this was his transformation sequence, and I love that. You did a wonderful job with this. Also, thank you, first comment. Welcome to the server officially. Feel free to post more work and or writing and or nerd and or make I think I should change the media thing over so you guys can just yak about media. Um and feel free to just talk about the things you love. Um um but trying to decide if I want to talk about um the palettes tonight or not. Otherwise I have to talk about them tomorrow. Um Hold please. That. Do what I tell you to, computer. Thank you. Okay, cool. We're gonna talk about palettes. If you guys did not see, I thank you. I have been okay about it today. Um, okay, I drank all of my coffee. We're 2 drinks down. Before I do these now, I like have a giant collection of drinks on my desk, and I keep my little collection of drinks and slowly pick them off one at a time the more you guys bully me into self-care. For shame, how dare you? Okay, so the palettes, the palette challenges. One, I am awful, and I did not do June, and I did not do July. So I am behind. I will get to them eventually. They're my own damn challenge. I will do them when I want. I feel bad that I don't have them done though. Um, but if you guys did not see, if you've done my palette challenges, you've definitely probably noticed. It would be hard not to. Um, if you have not seen what I did, I reorganized my pinned post so my palette challenges no longer feel so cluttery because I used to just have them piled up at the bottom, so I didn't like it and it was making my brain very upset, so I reorganized everything. And I made it pretty. Um, so now if you go and you click on my pin post and you scroll down, ta-da! It's the very first thing you see. I made pretty banners, and I did this for a reason. I did this so that this thread, if you click on it, you see 2026. Um, and I'll make another banner next year that says 2027, and then um, they'll be divided by 2020, 2026, 2027, 2028, because I don't intend to stop doing the palette challenge, but I figured that if I kept just posting them, it would get really, really cluttery, and my brain doesn't like that. So I moved everything and I reposted stuff and everything so that it's all organized now. Um, so then now if you click on this one, for the 2026 palettes, if you click on this one, now you can go into there and now you have all the threads organized of all the palettes that have come up. See how much more organized that is? See how much easier that is to find? Then you're not just like scrolling through everything trying to find shit. Um, so it's much more like user friendly now. Um, and like I said, I'll just keep making banners for like 2027, 2028 because I don't intend to like um stop doing the palette challenge. But I was talking to my mom about it, and she was like, "That sounds cluttery." And I sometimes I show the palettes to my mom. Um, hey, just so you know, I'm showing your art to my mom. Um, because I like to show her the like, look, mom, I gave them this problem, character, these colors, go. And I like to show her the difference of like what you guys all come up with. It's like I say it all the time, same tools, different answer, all correct. Um, and yeah, I had so many plans for June and then it just did not fucking happen. I was really depressed in June, so like I just didn't do shit. Oh, that's also the thing. I started writing on these because the original run, people were doing this really bad. Okay, I pause. I drink something else. This is how I stay hydrated. You guys go on ad. Um, drink my lemonade. But no, this is the thing. My I started doing this on these ones because people were really bad about this on the other ones. Um, hey, I've already drank my coffee, the rest of my body armor, and I have bought a big one because I realized they come in big. I drank the rest of my body armor and some of my water bottle and half my lemonade. So I'm doing fine. And you weren't here for me to tell you that before we started talking, um, before I started doing this, I preemptively took my inhaler. So I took my inhaler before this whole thing even started. So we're doing good. Besides, you can't release Valo. Valo is mine. I release Valo. Um, but no, this is the thing. People were really bad about this when I started posting the threads originally, like the actual post. Because I know I quote everybody's stuff here, but I need you to click the quote and go to them. Um, and so like that's why I put that there. So you guys can go give the original artist's post love. Go like their stuff and comment on the original post, please. I started writing that on here. Please like and comment the original piece. Um, don't they're not seeing this. Go all the way through the quote. Um, yeah, and this time we got fucking animation. Um, so Brittany's up first, participated in monthly challenge, decided to animate it this time. I went with Doe, an OC of mine from Bunny's Crystal of Light. I used Multiply, Hard Light, and Add. Her bio is in the alts. Um, Doe is the creator of White and Black Crystals of Light. She is currently in deep slumber in Planet Light's core. The only way to wake her up is to bring the crystals of light to Planet Light. I don't think you've given me this character before. Um, I love that you animated this. I love that she's just there and she's floaty. I love how you used the colors, and I love how you did the stars. Um, please go take care of your body. That's very important. Like, the VOD will go up later. Um, the VOD will be there. Um, I will post it on Blue Sky and in the channel. So the VOD will be there. Um, I love how you used the colors, and I love how you faintly put your watermark just over her. I appreciate that. She looks so like serene and happy while she's just chilling, sleeping. I kind of want to know more about her. Um, did it mess up? Hold on. God damn it. Is that better? It does this sometimes. Thank you. Okay, no, it's not an I'm so sorry. It's a hey, just so you know. It wouldn't be a stream if I didn't have a friggin' tech issue. Um, but yeah, no, I love how floaty and serene she is. Um, I know when I saw this initially, I posted on it. That's fucking fire. Um, your S's and P's were very sharp and cracky. Yeah, no, this is fucking fire as shit. I'm glad that you did this and then you decided to join the server. I appreciate that. Um, I love how you used the colors in this. I love that you saw the rainbow when you were just like doing it. And I love how you did all the eyes individually and that blue flame coming off them. There's so much texture in this too, and it's fire as fuck. Um, this is so fucking cool. Um, I love that we've got to see more of your art since you've joined the server. This was like my introduction to your art, and it's very fun, like it's just beautiful. It's fantastic work. I feel kind of bad that I haven't talked about these in like 2 months, but yeah, I love that this was the first palette you did for um any of the palette challenges. Actually, this is how I got to know you, so I appreciate that this gave me that opportunity. Um, every time these two are together and Angel smiles. Spent all my energy drawing this, and it's way past my bedtime. Head hurts so bad. I'll be back tomorrow. This is gorgeous. I love how you used the colors in this. I love how you used the red and the red and the orange to create long hair, and I love how you used the red against the purple. I love how you used blue as highlighting. Um, I love how you used the red shadow in between them to make them blended together. Um, and I love how you draw muscle tone, if that makes sense. Um, I also just love how you draw faces. This is gorgeous. I also love how you drew the side buzz cut of his hair. Um, and I love your signature. This was such a creative way to use these colors, and I love how you did it. This, of course, made my brain very happy. It's very Lion King, and I am a Lion King nerd. Um, Heidi is a young lioness, purple and gold with blue and red tail, and her uncle Henry and Edward, balding lion with red mane and whiskers, and orange fur conjointed to a green and blue lion with black whiskers, puddle of water reflecting the green lioness with blue. Yeah, and I think you did this with paint markers.
It does give a lot of Lion King feels, and I appreciate that. I like how you used the colors to create the sunset. Um, and I like how you use the colors to create the individual characters. Um, you also get pretty close to all the colors for going traditional. So you have just started coming into my palettes, and I love seeing what you do. You think you've done Kirby both times. Um, yeah. You always make me feel guilty that I haven't played Kirby. Just because I see them and I'm like, damn, I really need to play that game. Wanted to try drawing a copy ability I normally don't draw. This one was kind of tough, seeing as how the colors are all on the middle ground, therefore that limited my shading ability. But it turned out better than I thought. Yeah, but I like how you did it, and I like how you drew the wings and how you drew the feathers, and I like how you have the feathers fluttering towards, and I like how you did the drop shadow of the feathers in a different color, and I like how you did the why the hell did I just lose the damn word? How you did the dots in screen tone. You did the screen toning with the purple against everything that fades it all together, and I like that you didn't do it over Kirby so that it makes that like focus through the background. So yeah, this one's fucking badass. Um Easily the palette I struggled the most with, but at least I got it done in time. See, this is the thing I'm finding so interesting about June. Everybody struggled really bad with June, and I gave you the most colors. Bearded man wearing an overcoat and hat smoking a cigar. I didn't get lore this time. I like how the smoke of the cigar cuts through to the background. I love how you did the windows and the buildings in the background. And I like how you made the sky almost look like fire. I like how you drew the beard and the hat. I don't know, for struggling with, I'm making air quotes with my hands, for struggling with the palette, you did a really good job with it. And you kept it in that lineless style that I just love so much. This is Allison. So yeah, I love this sunset. This sunset and digital illustration of featuring a woman in a sky blue bathing suit with a skirt of the same color. She stands on the beach, brushing her hair back as she gazes at a loving couple in front of the sunset whose footsteps originate from her direction. Yeah, right? Isn't this friggin' gorgeous? I love how you did. I love that it's just at an angle and it's not completely flat. I love that they only have a rim light and that they're shadowed in blue. I love how you did the footsteps into the sand, and I love how you lit her up. That the back is more shaded, and then you can see the sunlight striking against her front. Um, you're welcome. I appreciate you popping in, and I love how you did the birds, and that the birds are not all the same color. Um, I knew I have cats. I knew exactly what you meant. Um, and yeah, I love how you used and blended all the colors together. You did such a good job with that. You have also started popping up in my stuff. Um, you didn't give me anything. A digital painting in a soft rainbow colors. It depicts an elf-like woman standing in an open field overlooking rolling hills and a mountain range. She is wearing a summery top and a skirt with a loose shawl and holding a bundle of wildflowers. I love how you faded and made the background that like dull pastel-y colors so that she would pop forward. I'm also really just interested in all your characters. They're very fun, and I love how you draw body weight. That like all your characters feel like they're 3D, like there's weight to them. They don't feel flat. I love how you drew her hair. I love how you drew all the flowers. I love how you used the blue against the green to shade out the field. I love how you drew the sun and that the yellow kind of ripples out into the sky. Um, and I love how she is the only thing with line art. Nothing else has line art. Um, I just noticed that. I love how you hid the palette right there. This is really, really pretty. Um, hey. Oh, I see. Got it. I just found enough motivation to drag myself out of my grave to do art. So this was for your birthday. Hey, happy birthday in June that you weren't in the thing for me to tell you. So happy late birthday. Take this very proud papa moment with only pride colors. I find it funny that you both did it this month. And I like how you used the colors. I like that he's in purple so that he pops against the background. I like how you like singled the colors out to make them one thing so that they pop against each other. I like all of the like fluffy sparkles going on. And I like how you did all the texturing in this, and I love how you drew all the bricks. I love all the detail that you put into this character and into his clothes. As you can see the stitching down the side of the boots. Hey, I'm gonna talk about you again. Because you always do my palette challenge, and you always do it so well. See what I mean by you and side profiles? Like, damn, dude. You're always so good at side profiles. And I love how you used the colors, and you, like, isolated them as their own individual object, and it really makes them all pop. I also love this, like, soft, kind of hazy texture that you put into the background. That's really pretty. I like how you used the colors in this in all the different pieces. And I like that you used a different color for all the pieces that would be sewn on, and it definitely isolates them as part of the character. You use this palette really well. Oh, yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just that. I'll say in this one too that I like how you isolated the colors. And I like how you drew the perspective of the window. That's also an excellent back shot. I also just instantaneously knew that this was like one of those radiator heaters. And I like how you drew the curtain. This one too. I really like how you guys isolated the colors with this time. And I like how you drew that like flamey effect. This month really took it out of me, both creatively and physically. Dude, I feel you. Originally was going to draw like 3 of the elementals in my story, but couldn't figure out the design of one of them and just drew Nari the fire kit. I like how you did the grass, and I like how you did this like doubled back shadow. It's a drop shadow, not a back shadow. You did this doubled back shadow, and I like how you drew the flames. I really like. I kind of want to know what this character looks like not in a palette. Yeah, this is really cool too. Um, so that is June's. We're gonna do July tomorrow. I don't feel like doing both tonight. Um, so that is June's. It's 9. Um, so sorry, I'm in my brain. I'm a little down. I did work today. So that is the palette. That is the challenge of challenge. That is the palette challenge for June, and that is the compliment stream. I'm in my brain trying to decide what to do about music because we can not for the bit. We cannot listen to what I've been jamming to all day because it's just been anime music. So let me bring up some music to listen to. Let me make sure that's not gonna like be really loud when I turn it on. Okay, and now this is gonna come back over here. Oh, look, it's the boy. This is gonna come over here. That's as far as I got on the boy yesterday, and then I stopped and I was trying to decide if I should record it while I draw him and like give you guys a time lapse. I totally have words today, I promise. I was trying to decide if I should give you guys a time lapse because those do exist. Theo can tell you those do exist. They're all on my coffee. We can work on him right now. That's fine. Although I feel like I'm zoomed out too damn far. But I did clean my desk today. I cleaned my desk. I scrubbed my desk mat because it was getting kind of weird. Because I've got about an hour that I said I was still going to be online. So we'll see how far I get. While I work on the boy. I know I definitely said this was a messy sketch the other day, and there's a reason for that. It is a messy sketch. Okay, now I gotta do a thing, because I thought about it, and I already know what Theo's answer is, so, like... Theo always says the same damn thing when I ask this question, so, like, I already know what his answer is. We might have two versions. We might do two versions. I mean... See, and I knew the answer was yes. Anytime I start drawing that man's glasses, then it's instantaneously yes. Will you stop it? Stop it! No! I always kind of laugh because for someone who has tremors in both hands, I don't draw with a stabilizer. I know he loves kitty glasses, but kitty glasses got broken, so they aren't in Wonderland. Unfortunately, kitty glasses got shattered. Yeah, meanwhile, me also being the only one to catch that I fucking forgot one of his goddamn sideburns. Oh, see, that's the thing. I have tremors in both hands, and I'm not using a stabilizer. I've kind of got to the point where I kind of don't care if my hands shake very much, because if they do, it just shows that a human did it. Yeah, I have tremors in both hands, like sometimes all the way up to the shoulder, and I don't use a stabilizer. Not very often. You can even see when I'm using the stabilizer button, because this one does this, where it anchors and then it kind of drags, and then this one up here, that's my stabilizer button, that like I can shake and then it'll smooth it out. And I think they're only so useful. Also, since I'm doodling and I'm thinking about it, I need to... I'm sorry, my brain went. I also don't have stuff function the same way other programs do, and then my brain thought of that thing I'm grumpy about. So we're gonna talk about that thing I was grumpy about. I keep getting a lot of, like, people's art fight review, I keep getting a lot of people's art fight review video suggestions on YouTube, and, see, that got too shaky, and I don't like that, so that's when we do this. I got somebody's art fight review video, and, they absolutely said something that kind of just sat me off in my brain. I was not happy about it. I don't think they meant it to be what they meant, but they I have this, like, grudge against Clip Studio Paint. I don't think it's a bad program, but it's the aspect that, like, this person had said, and I quote, because some people are too poor for Clip Studio Paint, and that's part of where my grudge shows up. Some of us aren't too poor for Clip Studio Paint. It's that we don't like it. Yeah, they were talking about the controversy with the tracing issue, and, like, they were talking about 3D models being unaccessible for people who don't have 3D Clip Studio Paint, and that you can just use other things, and they literally phrased it as, I guess Artfight was worried because some people are too poor for Clip Studio Paint, and that just lit me on fire! I don't use Clip Studio Paint because I don't like it. I don't think it's a bad program. I just don't think it's my program. I just don't think it's my program. Yeah, I don't know. I don't use Procreate. Oh boy. Well, and that's also the thing too. They were talking about 3D models like it was the only way to draw. That, like, everybody uses 3D models and 3D models are just required, and that, like, that's just how people draw. They use 3D models. And I'm in my brain going, do you not know how we did it traditionally? Like, some people don't use 3D models, believe it or not. And, like, cool, some people do, no shade. But some people don't. Like, I can't... The only thing Clip Studio Paint has going for it that makes my brain slightly want it is animation. And that's the thing, like I was saying, I don't think Clip Studio Paint is a bad program. I just don't think it's my program. I like Sketchbook. And that's also the thing too. I just don't. I also do animation so fucking old school that I don't think the way they would do their animation is for me. Like, hold on. Savey save. Hold on. I just said I do animation so fucking old school and then did not provide any fucking context. Actually, I can do that without opening a file. I did this in Sketchbook. Sketchbook has a flipbook function, but I didn't fucking use it. I don't really like its flipbook function. I did this in Sketchbook. But it is multiple frames that I hand timed. So, like, where's that mess? This one's further than... No, this one's further than this one. So, like, this... Hold on. This is the final image. This is the final vision. This was done in Sketchbook. Oh, not that one. This one. But he's friggin' 8 frames long. So, like, that's how I do it. I animate so fucking old school that I don't know. I've found my way that I like to do my things. I don't think Sketchbook, I don't think Clip Studio's Paint is a bad program. I just don't think it's my program. And to hear somebody be like, poor people can't afford Clip Studio Paint, while I'm in my brain going, dude, I afford Photoshop. I can afford Clip Studio Paint. I just don't want to. cocked those to the side, didn't I? That's why I'm always asking people, what program do you use? I'm not judgy, I just want to know what you're working in. Yeah, I have Photoshop, Lightroom, and Illustrator. So like, it just felt like a very judgy sentence for someone to say, that I was like, damn, dude, you don't know what people can and can't afford. I've also just noticed this, like, dude, I miss Adobe before all of this AI bullshit. Right, exactly. Like, I couldn't even get through their whole video because they said that and I instantaneously clicked off. God damn it. It's like, and I do almost have, am I on 7? Oh my god, I'm typing chapters so fast for you guys, it's not even funny. What am I on? Fucking 7, I think? Oh, yes, I'm working on part 7 right now of the little silent adventures I have going on. So, the little thing I have going on that is the document for Symphonia's time in Wonderland, post losing his husband, separated, they got separated. I'm working on chapter 7 right now. I appreciate you just popping in. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. I hope you have a good night. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick, or I'm not gonna do it at all. almost done with 7. This ellipsis thing has made it so I actually want to write. So that's helping. I told you, I found that, typewriter scroll, and it's changed my damn life. Okay, I can carry on drawing his hand now. So I have such a bad habit of, drawing his rings as part of his hand, and then I don't go back and fix it. Dude, it is. It's life-changing. Holy shit. I love it so freaking much. I am absolutely considering buying a permanent version. Sorry, I just looked at the clock. My brain went, we'll see how much further I can get in the hour that I'm gonna spend still online, and I almost have his freaking line art done. Oh, that'll be fun. That was a day of many celebration when Arinko pulled that shit off. Okay, now we need to do all important Kitty Tail. Ooh. So yeah, if you didn't know, I did the lenses with his husband's hair color. I do, so you know. I don't know if that's an interesting fact that we can get behind, but the lenses of his glasses are his husband's hair. side random note, because it's playing. This is Symphonia's theme song. Like, if I had to pick a song to sum him up in his whole life, not just one side of it, this is it. I'm in my brain feeling like I've made a lot of progress, and then I'm remembering that the true testament of flat colors with this man is his mane. It is kitty mane. See what you want to see something cool. Me, who never used to rely on lassos. fine. Like, I can do it because I'm switched into mouse mode right now. I can't do a lasso with my tablet. Like, I can, but my brain won't let me. I'm not saying it's an impossible task to do with my tablet. I'm saying my brain goes, no. Sorry, I'm listening to the music and I'm in my brain going, you know, when I start actually writing him feral, that's gonna be fun. Oh, I'm on the same damn layer. Use your brain. Boop. Yeah, like, I haven't even started writing him fucking feral yet. Like, it's gonna take a minute to get feral cat. Like, I've started actually letting my brain make a checklist of all the events that have to occur. That, like, get us to the end game of feral cat. He's not feral yet. He's still a Fluffy Palace cat trying to make his way. I'm also, like, wondering if you're the person that caught the big problem with the guild. Because I know nobody else has caught it because I haven't plotted shit with them, and that's fine. There's a huge problem with the guild. You remember who's, like, the head. You remember who's, like, the head of the guild. He's not just in it. He's not just in it. He's one of their, like, highest ranking fucking members. He's, like, almost as close to the top as you can fucking get. I was gonna say, you know the problem because you know that Kitty's being like, we're gonna go check out the guild, and you're being like, stay away from the guild, Kitty, it's bad. Stay away from the guild. Listen to everybody who's telling you to stay away from the guild. Look at that. Kitty Mane. Now we just gotta, like, adjust it. Besides, I know you're the one that, like, certain chapter titles are just gonna make you very excited. And I can, like, tell you one of them. I don't know when it's gonna come up, but it's definitely in my brain on the list of things to do. And I can tell you one of them, and you will know ideas, but you still won't know what's gonna happen. Because Diamond Dust is what I'm working on. I'm working on Diamond Dust. That's the name of the chapter, Diamond Dust. And I haven't decided what chapter it's going to be, but one of them is going to be titled, one of them's going to be titled Dragon. Because that is on the checklist of things to do. Dragon is on the list. It's important, okay? It's very important. Look, he was looking for his cat. He had to keep another one. I mean, that's his boy. That's his baby. right now he currently is Morel. We're working on getting him out of Morel and into Hiss. Not what I wanted you to do, but it's close enough. I'll just fix it. We're getting there. No, I want to... This is all the shit I've done this year, by the way. I just did. I just saved it. Because I was going to say, my hand is a little achy, so we're going to pause with the drawing, and then we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow, and tomorrow we're going to talk about all the defenses from Art Fight and the thing I got yesterday as a I didn't get you, but here's a thank you anyways. We're gonna talk about those tomorrow, and then we'll probably talk about July's palette meme, and then we'll go from there. Still might take a minute because that's like 30 freaking things. I got hit like I think 32 times. So it's still gonna take a hot minute to get through it. But yeah, we're getting there. Sorry, I keep looking over at Symphonia, and all I'm thinking in my brain is, Cielu, how's your heart? How are you holding up there, Otter Boy? The little float off heart probably isn't helping. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk about July, and we'll talk about Art Fight. And well, I'll make it worse. I'll make it worse in like 4 lines. You think I can make it worse in 4 lines? I can do it. Watch me. I can make it worse for him in 4 lines. No. I need to draw them by hand. I need to draw them by hand. It doesn't have the same effect. Now your little heart is blushing. Oh, we can make it worse in like 1 fucking brushstroke. Why is... Oh, got it. I want that one. Okay, thanks. I was like, why is that being all fucking weird? That's why it's being all fucking weird. Hold on, I do this a certain way. I always do it like that. And then you gotta diffuse it a little bit. So it goes up and over his nose. Yeah, it doesn't help. Sorry, Otter Boy. And I actually did it with the wrong color. I normally use that color. I normally put it on a color burn. There it is. He's devastated. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow to do the art fight stuff and more of the palette compliments and stuff because I did not do them last month. And we'll go from there. And then I don't know what we'll do the week after that. We'll find out. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out and chilling and etc. so forth. And I will be back tomorrow.